Hey everybody, soybean farmer. It's Sunday afternoon or Sunday evening. It was about 7 o'clock when I got out there. Cousin was working up what's going to be about 2 acres of corn. And this was my first time of actually trying to chase a moving object. And as you can see, I'm struggling with it here. Flying around and not landing in a tree or hitting a tree is one thing, but trying to chase a moving object and keep your camera on it and not fly into the ground and not fly into a tree, a lot to think about. And the fact that I still don't have all my controls on the controller memorized in my mind. You can see cousin heading on down to the end there, and I'm standing over there by my truck trying to figure it out. So this was my actual first piece of unedited video trying to make this work. So I'm figuring out, okay, if I move back over here to this side of the field and just wait for him. So I sat here for a right good little bit. Cousin made his turn, and I proceeded to try to catch up with him and get lined back up on him. And it's not that easy, folks. Not that easy at all. I was really, really impressed with how well Cousin Scott's boy did when he followed him around in that little tiny field. And this field's narrow and got some length to it. So, you know, I wasn't really that close to trees. The problem I was getting into here was the speed. My drone wanted to fly faster than the tractor was moving, so I would catch up to it. What I was trying to do was I wanted to get over top of the tractor and push the camera looking down to watch what the disc was doing to the dirt. But every time I kept seeing on the little phone display that I was about to overrun the tractor, I would back off on the speed. And it was just a lot of trying to figure it out here in this first clip. But I had a good time. It was a lot of fun out there chasing that little tractor and trying to get this video. It was kind of like a dream come true to actually get the chance to do it. Cousin made his turn just fine, but I got freaked out with a pine tree down at the other end of the field and then flew off into the other field, and then by the time I'd recovered, cousin was just about back down here at this end of the field. You notice another truck down here now, and that's Scott's son. He's come out and he's standing there giving me some instruction and some pointers, and I'm listening and telling him to please keep on telling me stuff, because things got a whole lot better after Scott's son came out and started showing me some things and explaining to me what he had already learned about following a moving object. What my young second cousin explained to me was that the control stick was a lot like a gas pedal, an accelerator, and you didn't have to push it all the way forward, just push it forward a little bit. And I was able to actually start kind of matching the speed. Now, what I really wanted to do here was get directly over top of that disc and get the camera pointing straight down. I didn't quite achieve it, but I did a little bit better job of maintaining and keeping the object in the center of the screen. This is where I was trying to fly sideways. The camera control is up and down, but you can't actually turn the camera. You turn the drone, and then you're moving the drone sideways, which really messes up the picture on the navigation screen. But you just kind of have to trust the object you're looking at and what it looks like in your screen, and just keep moving on with it. For those of you that are still here watching the video, if you'll look down at the bottom of the frame, you'll see a drone flying there. I talked my young cousin into going and getting his drone and coming out and making some video to put on Cousin Scott's channel. And he flew right in front of me there, and I saw him on my phone screen and kind of backed off a little bit because, I didn't want to crash two drones together out here. But we were having a big old time. I mean, just one huge good old time out there flying our drones together. And I got to thinking about some comment that somebody made. I'll have to go look it up and read it again. But they said, yeah, with the two of you out there with drones, you'll have Cousin Scott swatting at them. I had to laugh when I thought about that. But we continued on for another little while until all the batteries were dead, and just had one huge good old time out here flying and making video of Cousin Scott working up this field to put corn on. And I'm so hoping that I get another chance to make video and chase his little tractor around. Everybody, thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you for supporting this channel. Good night. God bless each and every one of you.